Label your finds and collections. Scan them anytime. relictag.com. Recording your collections for years to come.
If you love metal detecting, you'll love Treasure Hunting magazine. Each month, we bring you a brilliant mix of real-life stories, expert tips, amazing finds, and all the inspiration you need to get out and enjoy the hobby. Written by detectorists, it's packed with useful info to help you read the land, improve your finds, and figure out what you've discovered. Whether you're just starting out in the hobby or you've been detecting for years, there's something for everyone. To subscribe to the UK's favourite metal detecting magazine, visit treasurehunting.co.uk today.
Visit www.regton.com. Coin and relic cleaning and conservation needs, visit www.cleaningpencil.com. Metal Detecting News, where you can find all the latest news from around the world, the industry, and much more. Rallies, giveaways, YouTube, podcasts, we have it all, and are proud to sponsor the Big Detecting Show. It's free to subscribe at www.metaldetectingnews.co.uk.
It all started with a few friends. Weekends out detecting in the field, a barbecue, a few beers. Laughter and meeting new and old friends. Moments that make this hobby so special. We wanted a better way to record our finds, save memories, track discoveries, and keep everything in one place. Snap a photo, save your finds, create a finds library. Visit stopwishingodigging.com.
The Archaeology and Metal Detecting Magazine, www.archmdmag.com.
Dave,
Hello, sweetheart.
you look different.
Oh, I am. I'm very different. I'm not Dave.
It's 8 o'clock. Well, it's actually gone past 8 o'clock. It's Thursday. It's the Big Detecting Show. And thank you for joining us tonight. We've got Donna. And thank you, Donna, for joining us. And we've got a very good guest on tonight. Someone who watches the show.
A very experienced guest who uses a machine that not many people know much about.
No, and yeah, I'm quite excited about this because I think there's a lot to talk about. But there's been a lot to talk about this week, Donna, hasn't there? With rallies and things and stuff. And
I think it was a bit hard going at my Lab 500, but not long before Horde came up. I mean,
so I Julian Evanhart spoke to him today, and he calls them the 9:30 a.m. couple. And what he means by that is they go out in the field, 8 o'clock, dig, talk, and all that. Go out in the field, hour and a half, haven't found anything, going home. What a load of rubbish. That's it. And that sums it up. I'm not going to digress on that, but it's not all about what you find. It's like I always say, the treasures are above the ground, not under it. So
Well, Shane was there.
And Shane had, he had a good time.
Yeah, he had a really cracking time. And yeah, I think the thing is, some of you've never been to a rally before, and you go detecting on your own or with your local club, and you don't get it. You see all the people in the chat, and we all have a great time on the show. But when you go to a rally, you actually get to meet these people. You get to make friends with these people. And Stephen Brame, who's on tonight, is a great example of that. You know, you actually see these people. They come up to us in the field or whatever. We hang out. We have a few beers. We have a really good laugh, and we talk about everything. And that's what it's about. It's about socializing with like-minded people, getting out, doing a bit of detecting in the field together. And to be fair, you know what I'm like, chatty. But I am normally going out talking about the show to people and trying to get people involved in what we do, treasure hunting.
So yeah, Donna was saying that we enjoy going to rallies. First thing I'd say, Tom Pizarek, my NAV 500, absolutely taking on a big thing last year. He's done it again. A lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't. All I can say is, if you don't enjoy it, just sod off, because there's thousands of people who want to join it. And he, from what I heard, didn't go. I'm going to a dig on Saturday, only for a day. I'm going to the Big Dig in Kent, who came on the show the other month or week. I'm going there, popping there for an hour. Digger Dawn's there. James Barnes is there, and hopefully he'll come in and give us a bit of a thing tonight, because we messaged him, and hopefully he will. But taking on a rally is so much stress. I could do it. I've got permissions where I've got enough land and the farmer would let me do it potentially. But it's just so much hassle. Isn't it, Donna? Oh, I haven't unmuted her.
Stop it. You've got to get the infrastructure, the toilets, the marshals,
health and safety, insurance. It's just,
But and it's expensive.
There is underlying issues with rallies, which I attended NCMD meeting yesterday actually. There is an issue regarding rallies which potentially could cause issues in the future from the powers above. They don't like rallies because of the way things are doing, but if you go on the NCMD website or Facebook page, it will tell you all about it. But I think
I could have an awful lot to say about that. I think that at the moment it's the wrong conversation to have. We're not having the right conversation.
Are you buffering or am I buffering?
Level with these people,
you probably had a train go past.
Was it me or you?
I think it's you, Donna. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now. I think a train.
I mean, I think we're going through a lot of legal changes potentially.
Yeah.
We can't say too much about it because we don't know enough about it, but consultation has just gone through to Historic England about metal detecting. And to be fair, I watched the APAG meeting in its full entire content last year, and we did not successfully get the message across about what we do as detectorists, and that's unfortunate because we have one opportunity.
I think there's
the representatives messed it up.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on, and I was quite prior to the meeting. I joined it yesterday for a while, and yeah, there's a lot going on. Just more importantly, Niall, he's not ignoring me. He's just very busy. I sent Niall an email because I'll be at the Big Dig on Saturday in Kent. I'm looking forward to catching up with people. Marcus from Regton, Crawford's. I think Crawford's are there. And James Barnes, who I sent a message to, and he's not read it. I hope he sent it to the right one.
He's probably
But anyway,
in drink by now. I could call him, but yeah, he's probably in drink by now. We've got a few people going to digs at the weekend. Jim Molden's going to a dig. He's got a club dig this Saturday.
yeah, that'll be a good one. Yeah,
we've had some rain. More importantly, where I'm going this weekend, I'm going to Cheryl's dig on Peddars Way, and they've had a lot of rain and conditions are perfect.
James, hello from the Big Dig.
Hello,
I've
James.
sent you a WhatsApp. I'm hoping it's you. To a link to the show to stream live, but not yet. We'll do it when our guest is coming on tonight. And this guest, James, not James, Stephen. Christ, James Barnes in my head.
No,
Stephen,
Dave's not in Spain. Philip Willsey's sick.
Stephen has been an avid viewer of the show. Really nice guy. His wife's lovely. His family are lovely. And he uses a metal detector. I'm always for the underdog. Nothing against Stephen's detector, but it's a really good detector. And you look at Chris Rogers, Addicted to Bleeps, one of the biggest YouTubers, I think in the UK, if not bigger. He loves it, and I've met him. We chatted about it, and Stephen's got one of these machines, and he's had some cracking finds.
Have you tried it? Have you actually?
Yeah, I've got the Q30, Q35, Q60, and they were ahead of their time, if that makes sense. But what got me with them, the Quest metal detectors, there's an issue now about what's going on with them, but they were really good value machines, and they did work. And I found hammers with them. I don't think I found gold, but I found a lot with it. And more importantly, let's get Stephen onto the show. Oi, oi.
Good evening, Stephen. And Mrs. Stephen. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Stephen.
Mrs. B here. Hello, Karen. My wife's Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, all right, Karen.
And who have we got here?
Well.
Have you known
him? Is that him?
He's teasing me. He's teasing me. And what breed are they? Did you say to me earlier, Stephen?
It's a Russian blue.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know me. I love cats, and they've grown a lot, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, within 2 weeks, definitely.
Yeah.
We'll have to get a Ukrainian dog on next week. Stephen, no pressure. Just, I know your background, but just tell people how long you've been detecting and your first metal detector.
I started researching in probably 2020. That's when I started looking at getting permissions and watching videos on how to secure permissions, what I needed to do, because it was always a bit of a minefield to me. Without YouTube, you don't really understand what you need to do to get the permissions and things. So I watched Chris Rogers, the Bleeps, all of his videos, and then I watched. He met up with Digger Dawn as well. So I ended up watching some of Dawn's videos to find out what I would find locally. It's been a bit of a journey. But my very first detector was a Micronta, and that was bought for me when I left a company called Float Blast that I worked for years ago, probably back in 95, 96, was it?
Yeah.
And it was given to me as a gift, because I kept saying, I'd love to detect the moors, but where my dad lives, and eventually here I am today actually detecting up on the moors. So Although I've it using a different machine, but I did start out with the micronta, and we were just finding, pennies, 2 pennies. There's a few quirky finds as well, which are quite local. You would only ever find around here. Other than that, yeah, it's been a bit of a journey all the way through. I've enjoyed being out detecting.
So what made you? Sorry, butting in. What made you go for Quest?
Pretty Chris Rogers, really, because he were watching his videos, and I could see that what he was finding with it, and it was very impressive. And although he was using it on stubble fields and things like that, whereas here it's all meadows, so I weren't sure how that was going to work here, but obviously what he was finding hammered point and Roman things as well, that I was quite impressed with. I've watched other videos and you'd see other people finding things with other machines as well, but I wanted something that little bit different. I've just stuck with it really, and and because of the amount of finds the things I get with it, there's just absolutely no point in me changing to another machine.
You've upgraded your Quest, haven't you, Stephen?
Yeah.
So did you have a machine in between your first one and the Quest?
No, all I had, I started from the Micronta, I moved on to the Quest 30, Q30.
So was that a big step up for you?
Yeah, it was a massive step. And then obviously, I went on a local permission. Well, I got a local permission on an old reservoir here, and it was overgrown and that. But the machine was just finding all sorts of things, even in the long grass. I was well impressed with it. They were just coming up with so many finds. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing compared to what I had with the Micronta. I mean, the Micronta would only go about 3 or 4 inches deep. Whereas the Q30, you can get down to 12 inches deep with it.
I think, Stephen, the thing is, I know you've got kind of peaty soil as well in places up there, but the thing is, like, when you're talking about depth, the thing is, even though you had a really cheap basic machine to start with, it's the actual finding stuff with it really grabbed your attention and got you involved in the hobby, involved enough to actually go out and spend money and buy something pretty good. So you say that Chris Rogers moved you to kind of go for the Quest. So how long were you on the Q30 before you upgraded them from that?
About 2 years, I think. So I've only had the Q35 for 2 years, and because I'd watched all of Chris's videos and he explained how to get permissions, how to just do the right thing really in detecting, and that's what why I watched all of his videos, because he went from start to finish, actually getting the machine, to going out in the field, getting permissions, how to use it in the machine, how to use it in the fields, and which ways to go, and how to square off the field and things like that. So he explained it really well.
Have you met Chris?
Stephen? I haven't. No. Obviously, I've been out with Dawn. I've been out a couple of times with Dawn as well. So
yeah, Digger Dawn. I'm looking forward to meeting Dawn on Saturday. She's actually, nothing against her YouTube videos, but she's better in person than she is on YouTube. She's such a legend. Really nice.
So,
I'd like to get. Sorry, Donna. I know Chris. He's a lovely bloke. I'd love to get him to meet you, because he's probably made like £2 out of his YouTube for you getting that Quest detector. So it'd be good. It's a bit sad where they are at the moment, because they're developing a lot of machines and it's all gone a bit quiet. I know Spinner Disc were going to import their recent range and they're blocked. They're not exporting them anymore. But I've got a Quest Q30 and a Q35 and a Q60, and they're really good machines. They were ahead of their time. They're a bit like Apple computers were in the early millennium, when the iMac came out and everything. But I digress. Sorry, Donna, you were saying.
I was going to say a couple of things. So Kevin Allen said that his friend Mickey Two Hordes found his first hoard with a Quest machine. Way Rollins has messaged you, Stephen, and said he'll message you tomorrow with prize list, matey. Sorry, has not been in touch. It's been a tough few weeks, and we know that.
Okay.
I hope you're doing okay, Wayne. We do all understand. Philip Wills says, keep to the paths and stay off the moors.
It's
it's always a bit of a worry.
I was waiting for something like that. I was going to say, have you ever found anything up there that's to do with Wuthering Heights?
We'll get on to Stephen's finds and things, which we sent. Anyone who joins the show now, we've got a new system. We send you a link. You upload your YouTube videos, pictures, and we show it through a browser. We're very professional. Did you think that was quite clever, Stephen?
It is very clever, yeah. I'm also loving the app as well. The app's brilliant as well. So need to get on the app, the Big Detecting Show. It's really good.
Here we go. Just going back, there's a lot of people talking about the big dig. One thing I will say, and please, if you're watching tonight and you come up to me and say hello, you know me, I don't know you. So I know you by your YouTube name or whatever. So I do apologise if people come up to me, and I get this quite a lot. People come up and say, hello, Adrian, how are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm all good. Oh, it's so funny. Please just introduce yourself first, because I don't know who you are. You all know who I am, and I don't know who you are. So I'll be at the big dig. I'll be hovering about. So I'm looking forward to it because it's their first dig. I'm very excited. So sorry, I just thought I'd clear that anyway. Donna, going back to what you were saying about Stephen and his Quest machine.
Yeah.
I think Stephen might upgrade soon. And what machine are you going to upgrade to?
Well, I'm actually waiting for the S series of the Quest to come out, to be honest with you. The only problems I have with the Q35, the Q35 is a Q30 and extra. So the Q30 is a 5 kilohertz machine. The Q35 is a 5 kilohertz, 13 kilohertz, and 21 kilohertz. That's why I decided to upgrade to the Q35, because it still gave me the chance to still keep the Q30 along with the other, the other.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's important that people know you're actually still operating in single frequency.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
So, on that note, shall we
Hang
share?
on, you didn't answer the question. You said, so you were saying, Stephen, the reason why you're going to upgrade is because.
Yeah, well, one is it's not because of the cost of it, because of the amount of fines, and I've learned. It's taken me, I've been with the machine for 5 years, and you just turn it on and just go, and it just finds anything and everything. It just, I mean, some of my landowners have been out with me as well, and just see what actually just it brings up, and and I detect up in Northumberland, up there, and some of the landowner is brilliant up there. He's such a good guy. He's always very interested in all the finds I get, and I always bring them back to him. And he just says to me that I'm going to need a truck to take some of the things on because of that many things I had to find. So,
hello, Quest. Quest, are you watching? Hello, Quest.
Yeah.
Quest should be giving you a free machine because I think you have been their chief UK ambassador. You've actually spoken so well for them. But you see, I think when you have got single frequency machine, and we say this over and over again on the show, single frequency, you are not getting your knickers in a twist. You know exactly what you're doing. You know what kind of targets you are going for. You know what noise they make. It's a winner. But anyone who is using multi-frequency, who has the option to try single frequency, and especially in this dry weather, do it. You'll be amazed.
Well, I found with the Nocta Legend 2 in single frequency, oh my God.
And the depth, I bet, is incredible.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I don't think it was as deep as like a Manticore or something, but that's a lot more money.
It's
but
the clarity of the
people
signals,
forget single frequency. And actually, Donna, what you just said sums it up. Getting your knickers in a twist.
It does. Yeah.
It does.
You can hear it sometimes when you're.
It's a very good analogy.
If you've got a good ear and you're using multi-frequency, you can actually hear it sometimes when you look on a target and then you lose it, and then you're really struggling to pick it up. And if you dig it, you've probably got a nail and something decent. But it's just you're getting really crappy signals that you shouldn't get.
Anyway, let's
Angie's in the chat, by the way. Tonight, Angie's in the chat.
Hello to everybody in the chat as well. I've not said hello to everybody.
We've got Adrian McStraw, we've got James, we've got Andrew T.
We've got a very popular chat
you are very popular.
A lot of viewers, a hell of a lot of viewers. Maybe it's Stephen with his pussy chain.
Well, let's not forget Quest for Britannia, because Stephen's got his own YouTube channel, so he has got.
I've got a YouTube channel. I've got a couple of YouTube videos. I don't do YouTubing really because I prefer to concentrate on the detecting rather than being out in the field filming as well. I do the odd film and the odd few photographs and things like that. But for my landowners, when I started out detecting, I wanted clarity for my landowners to see exactly what I'm finding in real time. So instantly I upload my images into my story, much to the annoyance of my friends who I'll apologize to all of my friends on my Facebook because they never signed up to my sort of quest and all my shenanigans that go on with my detecting and things. So apologies to them. But the idea was behind it. For each landowner, I instantly upload everything for them and they can see it in real time. Which has afforded me other permissions.
Lovely, yeah.
And I think that's it. It's being honest. When a landowner can see that you're being honest, it makes a lot of difference. Derek Sherwood said it's good to see you on the show, Stephen.
And Ange as well. To Don Clayton and all the other friends that are on there as well. I can see you all in the chat. I'll have to have a read of it later on, but just hi to everybody that knows me and stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of them at RCM as well. So.
And John Clayton's having a hernia up, so he's going to be
bless him,
going to have his feet up 6 to 8. Like John, you are going to feel so much better though. Forget about all of the business. You're going to feel so much better afterwards.
Yeah.
Sure. Right. Let's look at what Stephen's found.
Yes, please. Bring it on.
Right. Okay. I'll explain this to you. This is a permission that was not mine. It was a friend, and she invited me to detect on some stately homes. She just randomly messaged a gentleman who was doing some work on. He's paying to have these buildings upgraded into, very, very high standard buildings, apartments and things like that, Michelin-style restaurants and absolutely fabulous places. And she invited me to go on them, and instantly I just clicked on the silver straight away, and I've got 5 silver you can't probably see, I've got 5 different silver things that I've got, and that was one of them, which is a seal matrix. So that's gone to the treasure trove at the moment.
Was that all in a day, Stephen?
Pardon?
Was that all in
one day?
Yeah,
all in one day.
You did every day that day. I remember you messaging me, and it was like, and I found all of this stuff. I mean, that quest is like Silver Magnet, but it is the single frequency that makes
that looks. What's this? Looks like a clutch of a Cortina.
It does actually. Yeah, it's just part of a silver button, but it is actually silver.
That's nice.
So part of
I can't say much to, but it just came out of the ground. And I was like, "Oh, that's another silver item." So, it's got to go to the flow yet. They've got to have a look at it and tell me what it is.
It's just part of the back of a 2-piece button.
Yeah.
Oh, now this.
That is beautiful.
Stephen, I've never found one.
Nor have I. Never found silver thimble.
Look at that.
Silver thimble,
Just look at the condition of that.
Yeah.
How
Couldn't
beautiful
believe
is
that when
that?
it came out of the ground. That it was just unreal.
So how did you feel like when you dug that? Because I mean, one of the things I think with thimbles is people go, "Oh, it's another thimble." They are so fragile,
Yeah.
and the fact that they haven't been crushed, that they come out of the ground like that, so perfect. What did you feel when you dug it?
I couldn't believe it. But when everything came out, my friend who I was detecting with, she was with me, and it's her permission, and I'm pulling up all the silver. So I felt really bad, and I had to kind of sort of
It
drop back a
just
little because I felt that bad. I was finding all these things, and she was finding things as well. I mean, she was finding some really, really old items as well. But when I was just it was just going bang, bang, bang. It just blew my ears off on each one of them, and I just could not believe
Beautiful.
I've got 5 silver in one day. Like I say, she was there to
And
witness
then,
it all.
and then you found this.
Yes, that's cracking. Find that as well. What that represents, it represents a bomb falling onto a church that never went off, and it was and obviously all the people were saved, so it was a commemorative thing for that, as far as I understand. So
so
from what
where is that from, Stephen? Where
it's
was it
over in
made?
Yorkshire, obviously I can't give you too much detail on the
I mean the
location of where it
actual
was.
no,
But
I mean the medal, the what church?
Spain, I think it's Spain.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks a bit Spanish, and
Yeah,
it makes
oh,
you wonder
Spanish or
what on earth
Portuguese.
it's makes you wonder what it's doing in a field like in Yorkshire, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, well, it's from a castle that's 1,000 years old. So obviously, there's been a lot of people been there and over the years and things like that. So
Yeah.
there's going to be a
What
variation of
incredible!
people who
I
have
love
been.
these personal things. I think
Mm,
personal artifacts are
Yeah,
just
I do. Yeah,
yeah,
I
so
do.
special to find.
yeah, yeah,
So another one.
yeah. This is a similar sort of item, I think.
So do you think
Um,
they were from a charm bracelet or something, or
I
I
think
mean, were they
so.
in a
But,
similar
but,
location?
but the weird thing I've noticed about them, Donna, is that they're not even broke.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
what I
mean? At the
mean.
top,
Yeah.
It's
and
quite
even the other
modern.
one's
It
not
looks
broke
quite
either.
modern. That link there
Yeah.
looks quite modern.
Yeah. I don't think they're any much older than probably 100 years, or maybe anything on that. But
I
it's
mean,
just
maybe it was
weird.
somewhere where they were playing like a sport or tennis or something like that, and
They were
you
found
know,
at the side of the building. The thimble was found at the back of the building, so you'd probably expect that, on the south side, where they'd be sat out in the sun and
yeah,
doing some sewing. The packed item that was found on the front of the building.
the seal, yeah,
Um, and the other two were and the other three were
Look at
just sort of
that.
around the side of the building. So,
yeah.
they weren't that far away. But instantly, the round one is the very first one that came out, and I said to my friend Gemma, I said, "Oh my God, I've got silver." It was just crazy. I mean, I can't find a silver coin. We did one of the other houses first before we did the castle. And instantly I got a silver there. I got a George V silver, and then I got
Unicorn. He's saying Spanish Civil War. Yeah, I would agree
yeah,
actually. I don't know who you
yeah.
are. Yeah,
So that come from the first house as well. That's actually with the landowner now as well.
beautiful,
So
beautiful trading token, and I love to find those. They tell you so much about the social local history of the area.
yeah. Well, apparently the reason they were using tokens down there because there was a shortage of copper or
Yeah, they did. They had a shortage of
something.
fractional coins, so you had your
Mm,
silver pennies, but you didn't have
yeah,
any farthings.
I
So
love this.
this
I
we
love
saw
this.
at
yeah,
Halloween, didn't we? And this is your Janus mask, your
yeah.
double-sided
It's what? Anus?
Janus.
Sorry, Janus. Janus.
God,
Anus,
Janus. It's
and this
got a
has
lot
been
of
my
sports
favourite
in
find
it.
from
Yeah.
all time. That was found on a beach in Fleetwood with the Q30 actually. Before I'd even got the Q35, so probably about a year into detecting, I think. And it was just my boys were in
Really
the cadets.
nice.
Yeah, my boys were in the air cadets, and they went for a presentation up near Fleetwood. I'd never even been before, but when I seen the beach, I was like, right, I need to go there with my detector. And it was that time of
That's
year when all the grass has grown, and you're looking for somewhere to detect. And And
that's a really good find.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah, thank you.
really good find. I've
Yeah,
been over the moon. It just goes to show he's not one of the brand advocates. He's not
Yeah.
sponsored by Quest.
No.
Stephen's got a Quest Q35, which probably 60% of detectorists don't know what it is.
Well, I was going to say, I would say most people at Detectiveville walk past the Quest stall, and to be fair, you're wrong.
They give a lot away. They give a lot away, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
They
so
give
what
a lot
have we
away.
got here then?
Look at that!
Stephen?
Look at that!
What have we got here?
A diamond ring. That's actually now been sold. Sold it for some money, and then I shared it 50-50 with the landowner. So and he was quite elated, and I was quite elated. So I bought a nice cabinet.
Quite elated. You didn't put the video up then?
No,
maybe on there somewhere. Or does it not look? It might not have uploaded. I don't know, but it's on my page anyway. If anybody wants to see it,
there's a brilliant video. If you want to see Stephen finding that, if we haven't got it tonight, there is a brilliant video of Stephen getting terribly overexcited about finding that. Stephen, did they explain to you why it's got the numbers engraved in that?
It's from Chester. I think those numbers at the top there, that's to do with the diamond, because it is.
Okay.
I think it was 24. I think it was 24 or half. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
That was back in March when I found that. But yeah, the symbols at the top there is to do with the carrot. The inside the ring, it was a Chester. It was a Chester registered one.
Jim
I think it's about 1902. Victor, quite almost Victorian, I think.
Did you say 1905?
Pardon?
Did you say 1905?
1902.
Yeah, I mean Chester is probably one of the best. If you ever find Chester silver or Chester gold, it's one of the best quality you can have with the Chester core marks on it. Derek Sherman says you're finding a lot of stuff. Jim wants to know, do Quest machines have a beach mode?
To be honest with you, I just use it in field mode all the time. I just don't take care of anything. And it's on maximum all the time. It's on full maximum 99 all the time. I never change anything on it at all, ever.
No. Can I just add a comment here? Andrew T, who is in Polperro as we speak, in this country, Stephen should be sponsored by Quest. He is a great ambassador for them. If anyone here has got any connection with Quest, just pick him up. He really loves this machine, and I reckon I'm going to borrow that off you and have a little go next time I'm with you, Stephen.
Feel free.
We'll get on to Quest software updates and firmware updates, which haven't happened. Which is quite interesting, which I'll bring on to.
While you're saying about updates, that the Quest doesn't even do any updates.
No, there was on the Q30 an update, and that was it.
I think it was. Yeah, and there was never one after that.
They had their own like social media platform as well, which they built, but it went quiet. Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, it didn't work. But anyway, so what we got here, Stephen?
So that was a medal I found over in Accrington. And the picture before with the wellies and everything, my sons do air cadets and things, and it was Armistice Day. So I did a bit of, I always did like to do a few pictures while I'm out of what time of day, if it's Christmas, have a bit of tinsel or whatever. And on this day, within probably about an hour of Armistice Day, after the 11, the 2 minute silence at 11 o'clock. I think it was about 12:10, and I'm going round, and then next minute I get the silver medal, and I'm like, oh my goodness! But they can see obviously on the same day.
Silver. What a wonderful looking coin.
That's beautiful. Yes.
Massive.
So
Oh my
Yeah, I
that's
thought
God.
it was a
the
coin. I didn't even know it was a medal.
that's the war medal, isn't it?
I know it's a George
Yeah,
the
it is
Fifth,
war
it's
medal. I didn't
silver
know that
from
until obviously I
1914
researched
to
it later on.
1918. So
And I showed it to a landowner, and she was absolutely blown away by it. And when we
Your
actually did have
shape.
to find out what it was, I think it's. I don't even think she believed that obviously it was a medal. You know what I mean? Because it was just, it was so weird that finding a medal within an hour
Sunday,
of
can't believe it.
yeah, crazy. I mean, it's
Crazy.
all
Even
photographed.
the colour
I
out.
date
I
and
did think
timestamp
about knocking one
everything
out,
to
but
make sure I've got
something
proof
like
of
it
everything.
just shows you
So
ahead.
it's just
Never know what you're going to
absolutely crazy.
I'm a
Yeah.
bit excited because you're. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's nice. There
Yeah,
you
so
go.
obviously everything I find is registered with the PAS, so if it's old enough, they were very interested in the when I took it to the flow and that, and yeah, we need to register that. So yeah, they did actually register it, and we did actually find the family of the soldier, and we did return it to him with it was a help of an archaeologist, a friend of mine who was local and that, and she managed to track the family down, and we ended up on TV with it.
Yeah, I remember that because I think you sent
Yeah,
a clip into the
That's
show.
brilliant.
But what a proud
yeah,
moment when you actually hand that over to somebody. It's meaningful, isn't it?
yeah, it is. It was I mean, when I spoke to her, we'd had quite a few telephone conversations and stuff like that, and she was absolutely amazed at some of the things that we find and that. We talked about the medal, we talked about all the things I've found and that. Her family were very interested in it also as well. What we found and that. It was an amazing day to have it filmed as well with our local news channel to be there.
Yeah.
But if anything, to me, it brought Nicholas Farnworth's name into the open, and brought
Yeah.
him alive back from
And I bet
the
you'll
dead.
never know though how
Right,
it got in there.
right.
How
I do apologise, but
Yeah,
we've
no, it's
got
not apologise.
Stephen is one of our weird guests where he's given us far too much stuff to go through.
Yeah,
We
yeah. I
got
mean, it doesn't matter.
which isn't a problem.
No,
But I'm
I
gonna
love
think
that.
we've
well,
got
that was my
100
very first hammered. That was my first hammered at detector.
come
Because
down
for
to
ages I
Essex.
said to you, I've never found a hammered, and I was always
Yeah, I
conscious
remember.
because
Yeah,
I've
I
got a
remember.
budget machine that I'm never going to find a
Of
hammered
course you will. Of
or
course you
Roman.
will.
But
Of course you
sure
will.
enough, I
Yeah.
have, and I've just found another one as well just recently. So,
Hang on. What's that?
that's a buckle. That's a spectacle buckle. That's a gold coin.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's worth
That
about.
was locally here to where I live at. And I should have shared it with my landowner, but the landowner is such a great guy, and he let me keep it because it was my first gold item, and that's off
Oh, that's
him.
nice.
Absolutely,
That's
You
all
nice.
my
sell him,
landowners are
Jim, by the way.
brilliant,
I'm just
absolutely
saying.
brilliant.
I'm getting ribbed in the chat by Dave.
I'm going to go through these because
Yeah,
we'll talk about them afterwards. Because I
yes,
think
okay.
people need to see what he has found. Stephen has found with
and
a detector. Look, I mean, this is
that
this is
Sunday
great.
school, that
Oh,
Sunday
that's
school
his
round
waist
is
phones.
fabulous. But it's a really good example, Stephen, of what a responsible detectorist you are, because you record every single thing that you find. You keep a log of every single thing that you find, don't you? I mean,
even if it's for 1p, I just take a picture of it. I mean, everybody thinks I'm absolutely crackers, but because it's just.
Oh, can I see that cabinet again? Can you go back? I want to see that cabinet.
Yeah, it's just there that a lot of my finds are here.
Yeah.
I've got photo belly as well.
Look at that.
Why's he got?
I love it.
Oh, Monarch Designs. Is that Monarch? Yeah.
But isn't
Yeah,
it nice having them all laid out together?
I've got them here actually. Oh, don't drop it. So that's that there. I don't know if you can. Obviously, you're going through the finds, and you probably can't see it, but I'll just hold it there. It's actually a flint that I found.
I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Probably about 9,000 BC, I think.
Thumb scraper.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've found things in the ground as well while I've been out, because you think to yourself, well, flint doesn't come from around here. Flint comes from the chalklands down south. So you already know that it shouldn't be there, and just to pick it up,
it stands out, and I think that's really, if we can give anyone any advice about picking up stones that are unusual, if it's not the type that you usually find in your fields, pick it up. Don't leave it behind. Pick it up, clean it, and have another look at it. It might be something good. Oh, that's a beautiful ring. Now, what type of ring is that, Stephen?
That's actually a campfire bracelet that was found on the same land as the medal.
Right.
That's silver as well. It's what I call a girl's campfire bracelet, I think it is.
Right.
Strangely enough, it was broken as well, and it was found with some coins as well, with a purse. Very, very, very odd sort of find, and it did worry me a little bit. So this is the video of the medal and that, so it's probably
so
not.
You haven't actually dug anyone up yet, but
and we got
no, not yet. Well, I've recently done something up that was quite dangerous. Really, I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Can people hear this?
We're going to go back to
Yeah, all of these are all on my Facebook albums, which are set to public. So all they need to do is just go onto my Facebook. They don't need to be friends with me or anything. They can just go on and literally just look at every single find that I've found. So, and all of them are there for the public.
Medal, as Lucille Brobby now reports.
There he is.
Stephen's metal detecting adventures, he can find anything from coins dating back to the 1700s to a Viking games piece. Detecting in a field in Accrington and Armistice Day last year, he uncovered something different: the Silver World War I Service Medal.
To be honest with you, I dug the hole and
I'm going to say I like the demo there.
What I thought it was a silver coin. It was only when I got home that I actually realised and cleaned it up that it was actually a medal.
Sorry about me swing on there. I'm a bit sort of thing about it, a bit anal about that these days, because oil should be to the soil, really.
Is that Kimmy Badenoch?
I think it's difficult as well when you do it on camera, you get all self-conscious.
I suspect that what's happened is it's been Remembrance Sunday and maybe in a service there, and I think he's walked through the field with actually with his medal on, and he's either tripped or fell, or because the medal itself is not complete. It's only the circular part of the medal and not the holder.
There's still no picture of Nicholas, but after weeks of searching, Stephen managed to track down his great niece Lisa and return the medal to her.
That is brilliant.
He's brilliant.
Thank you very much, guys. Well, for a £300 machine, it's given me so much pleasure.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
£300.
Right,
it's a brilliant entry level machine.
That's the I don't know who he is.
Hang on. Who is that person?
Actually, should we? He's not here. Oh, hang on. Oh God, he is.
I'm only going what he says. I just go potluck and just look him
Oh
up.
God, here we go.
We got a man here, Stephen Brame. Sorry,
Stephen Brame.
Stephens.
Stephen
Brame.
Hello, Stephen.
Hello, James. How are you doing? All right.
Well, I'm all right, mate. And you?
Yeah, you right, James. James,
I believe you're around though. I think from the RCM.
He always is.
Yeah. I'm here with a bunch of reprobates in the big gig.
It's Tony there.
We've got the well man over here. The well guy. The well guy. If you might have heard of him, he's quite big on the old tickety tock. And over here we've got the we have Steve Cord and Steve Barnett.
Steve.
Double Steve.
Ask Steve Barnett. What's his favourite knot? What's Steve Barnett's favourite knot? Ask him.
What's your favourite knot?
Yeah, Steve Barnett.
Over here we've got the Highland Detectorist. Highland Horde Hunter, sorry. The silver ingot winner.
Hello.
She won the silver ingot, I believe.
Well,
Oh, she did. Yes, she did.
James,
Yeah.
ask Steve next to you what's his favourite knot.
Favourite knot? Knob.
No,
He knows about it.
Well, we can start with the Clovitch, but I prefer a bowling myself.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
We're into knots.
Yeah, we're into knots. I love a Clovitch.
If you really push me, we'll have a nice short sheep shank.
Well, yeah. Short sheep.
Kevin Allen in the chat is saying he's going to be there and see all you guys tomorrow. So.
We've just had a pour down of rain here, which is good news.
Yeah,
soften the ground up a bit, which is good.
James.
Yeah.
Could you give us a guided tour?
Yeah. I'll take you out and just sort of show you this. It's getting a bit dark now.
After
it's
6
a
pints.
bit dark here for sure.
Yeah, after 6 pints. So those
there's the
contraption wheelchair.
There's my pram.
Do you know, I love this
remember that from last year, James, don't we?
We've got a few characters over here who are getting baked potatoes.
Evening, chaps.
Where's Malk's up? Where's Malk?
Malk is. I think he's in bed already. I can see Ace of Spades.
Probably.
Ace of Spades in the distance. We've got Regtons over here who are.
Go and wake Marcus up. Wake Marcus.
Marcus he's here Saturday. Yeah.
Is he?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The only other person I really know is Dino, and he's down the bottom there. It's all it's mostly marshals at the moment.
Yeah,
So
well, you're the day before, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
James, how did you get in early?
I did get in early, James.
I'm doing the geophysics.
So you can.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So Steve and Steve are pallying up to you, so you can say, "Go and dig over there." Is that right?
Yeah, that kind of stuff. And then we've got this lad here.
Hello, this lad here.
Finders Bleepers, sons of archaeology.
Finders Bleepers. Hello.
Hello, Finders Bleepers. So many people I know. It's just crazy, isn't it? It's so many
everyone. So I mean, the setup is massive. I mean, it's pretty. They're sort of geared up for around about sort of 700 people. But there's a massive amount of land, huge amounts of land.
Oh, really? Yeah,
it looks good, James. It looks good.
And he did say also that it'd be good digging as well.
Yeah, we've had just finally had a little bit of rain because I mean they've been sort of digging around the campsite today just to sort of see how it was, and it was pretty tough going. It wasn't terrible, but it was all right. But it's up on the top of a hill, so we're like looking out over the land, and you couldn't walk the amount of land that they've got to actually detect on. It would take you days and days just to get the other end of it.
Oh, brilliant! Oh,
which field are you geophysing?
Yeah,
you got a field to geophys.
Yeah, well, I basically just pick whatever field I see fit to go at, and I did a recce earlier on. I'm going to go at some of the fields fairly close by. There's some nice sort of because it's like a prominence. Yeah. So I'm going to do some local sort of fields and stuff. So it's looks promising. But they've got like the entertainment, and of course Lee's one of the main organisers here. Lee, the Northern Detector. That's Lee.
How are you doing? All right?
Yeah, you're live on the Big Detecting Show.
Yeah, no, pleasure.
Are you excited? Are you excited for what the weekend is going to bring?
Yeah, now we're getting there. We're nearly ready for tomorrow. It'll be good fun. Just a few things to finish off in the morning before everyone arrives, and then we're good to go.
Yeah, it looks like you've got a decent setup so far, and I mean you've got plenty of room for all of your guests. So
yeah, well, it's making sure we want people to enjoy the detecting, but want them to be in this arena with us and be like, that's one of the best events I've been to. Try and do something different. So fingers crossed, that's what happens.
Yeah, so it's nice to have one down there in Kent as well.
Well, it's a good area, so hopefully things go to plan. There's one next year down here as well in a different venue. As long as we can get everything agreed over the next few days with the new landowner. So yeah, it'd be good fun. And hopefully this one's as good as we're all hoping it's going to be.
Well,
Top man.
Adrian there. Adrian's going to come see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm coming. Niall, he said,
Saturday.
I'm coming down.
Yeah. Come on, Niall.
Well, get Niall on.
Niall.
No.
Hello.
Oi, oi.
How are you?
Oi, oi. Oh, no.
I'm exhausted.
I'll see you Saturday. I'll see you Saturday.
I did see your email. I've just been so busy.
Yeah,
today,
I know. Yeah, mate. Yeah, no worries.
You know it's Adrian because he turns up in a hairdresser's car. He's got a girl's
No,
car.
I'm not.
You've got to turn up in
different.
some kind of fashion, ain't you?
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm looking forward to it because to have a metal detecting rally an hour and a half from me, a big one, I'm so excited about. And I've looked at. I won't declare where it is, but it looks really, really, really good land. Really good land. So well done, Niall, and all your guys.
And Terry.
Yeah.
Wherever he may be. But we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll pop up. What time? You haven't replied. What time can I get there? 8 o'clock?
Yeah, 8 o'clock. But just come in at the marshals will shoe in, and we'll meet you at the second tent.
Yeah, all right, mate. I'm looking forward to it, and I think it will be a good one. Take care.
I hope so. See you guys.
Right, James. Thank you very much for letting us join you tonight.
Yeah, no worries.
We'll let you go and carry on drinking sherry and talking about knots.
Steve Cord's doing more TikToks, of course.
Brilliant.
Tell Steve I love his muscle vest. I love his muscle vest.
He's pretending he's got some muscle. But we'll see you three at the RCM in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, see you soon.
See you later. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye, Jim, Donna.
Take care. Right, got rid of them then.
Bless them.
I didn't get rid of them. I don't know if they just went. Right. Before I forget, tonight with Stephen, you're absolutely going to be so excited tonight. We've got a new game.
Oh God.
Tonight on the show.
I'm not saying anything.
It might not work. People who are watching, this is the world's first interactive metal detecting live stream show. So what we're going to do tonight in the next few minutes, if you're watching, and you can metal detect in a field as a viewer. There's no prize tonight, but it's a bit of fun. But following weeks, there'll be a bit.
This is an experiment. See if you're
trial stage.
Can I just explain what happened? Was Adrian gave up knitting, and to quash the craving, you decided to play with some buttons on your computer, and you came up with something that, like, this is like the power of your dreams, isn't it? This is the stuff you dream about at night. It's what goes on.
So, can people click the link in the chat?
Click the link in the chat. It might not go live in the chat.
It's gone live, but can people view that link in the chat?
If not, do they have to go to Arcand Mag to do it? Open that window.
Can they? It's probably not going to work. Right, I'm just closing that and that. Can in the chat? Can you click the link? Yes. Okay. So
Nick Berry said he got a code.
The code?
Yeah. He got a code. Does it mean you've got a code to enter, Nick? To put in something?
Oh, hang on.
His face. It's all gone wrong, Stephen.
I know, no, just thinking it's like.
No, it's really good. What?
It's really good. I've seen it. It's literally a representation of Adrian's brain.
Code. Oh yeah, got a code. Yeah, you got a code.
Code. It said that when you said to me about it. It actually said that in the instructions.
You're going to say this is Dave's job, you?
Hang on, open entry page.
No, this is it's because Adrian's built it. So this is the
It's
first Oh, Mimsy's got a code. I got a code to if I win, says Dean McAvady. Just done it, got a code, said
Well done,
Steve.
Dean.
Kenda Max got a code.
Really nice guy, Dean.
Said to take a screenshot.
Hang on.
Said to take a screenshot of the code. And Jim Molden says he's got a dash. What have you done?
What do you mean he's got a run?
John Clayton's got a code. Kevin Allen's got a code. Everyone wants to be the first one to have a go.
It's not working.
Oh.
No.
See, a true reflection of Adrian's brain not working.
No, because there's meant to be a button that says
go.
You
need a button.
It's disappeared.
Yeah.
Right. So hang on. Let me just. Oh no! It's working. Oh my god! It's working.
He's got it, but we can't see it on the screen.
Can you see it now?
Yes. There you go.
So you're all out there detecting, right?
So anyone who grabbed the code and is detecting.
But the button that says start isn't there. Anyway, this is eventually going to be anyone who clicks that link, and I've got your bank details and everything.
No, he hasn't.
So you're all going to be detecting in the field. So you click that link, and you will find hammered coins, crotal bells, ring pulls, tin cans.
You won't actually
whatever.
get those. This is just to say.
Pretty standard
because the bloody start button's not happened. Open entry step. Why has that not happened?
I don't know. Do you want me to read you?
Anyway, this is what we could have had. So if you join, we'll have a game where you can all metal detect in the field. Something's happened to someone there. There's wheelchairs, people dressed up as pirates. Someone's in a high vis. The next game will work, but going forward, whatever you find in the field, it's all AI generated. You'll get a high score, and you could win a prize in our competition. It's pretty cool, though, isn't it?
It is really, isn't it? I really like it.
And there's also there is also ordnance in the field, so you do have a bit of a chance of coming awry. So there is an element of jeopardy there as well.
Yeah, open entries. Well, maybe I'll do that button. I'm just trying things now. No.
Yeah, it's all going to go wrong. Where's your explosives, Adrian?
Well, I haven't started yet.
Don't talk to me about
hang on. Hang on.
I don't know why you're saying hang on. We're waiting for you.
Yeah, there's a bit of coding issues now.
Right, I tell you what, everyone is gripped. All the viewers are gripped. And if you are listening to this on podcast, we are watching a screen with lots of little men, cartoons with metal detectors. I'm sure if it had a girl's name, she'd have a dress on, but they're all wandering around a field as if at a rally. And this is going to be our new game. And Adrian's designed it, and it's the first test of that tonight.
More importantly, how do I get us back to the
More importantly, he's lost the show now. So you're looking at a blank screen. Well done, everyone who actually took the plunge and got in. Hello, Adrian. How are you?
Hello, Adrian.
Yeah. That's better. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to have a game like that going forward. Unfortunately, I didn't have a button to press go live, but it will be next on the show. So we could do. Does anyone want Adrian's wall?
Oh, listen to them. I don't know. Has the chat just gone dead?
There's a couple of things I wanted to tell you about, actually, Adrian, which is after you've done Adrian's wall. So
if you're in the chat, can you just message? Oh right, Diggers Dips. I've got. It's just come back. My chat got stuck. Yes, always want a wall, says Philip. Well, of course you do, Philip. There's no prize tonight, though.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. How many prizes have you actually won, Philip? John Kate says, yep. Oh, yeah, Gareth Howard. Exactly. That's why we've got the wheelchair. Spread out in a bunch, says Nick Berry. And Dean McAvaddy's complaining because he says he can't actually bend his knees that well. Oh, Philip says the prize doesn't matter. Philip, I've seen you in other people's competitions. The prize really does matter. Matt says, says poo, and Mimsy said he won that one.
Mm-hmm.
And Jim says he likes the wall. It's Adrian's and Pink Floyd's. Yes.
Right. Let's do Adrian's wall, shall we?
Get up.
I'll get to that, J Cross. It's very funny. Oh, you've jazzed up the wall.
That's a different image, that.
It is.
What?
Yeah. He's jazzed the wall up.
Yeah.
How exciting. Got more numbers.
No. I've forgotten what it is.
Oh, you haven't sent it to me, so I've got no idea.
Well, don't worry, Adrian.
Sorry.
Are you going to send it me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before you do that, J Cross said he went on a club dig today. 22 people found a total of 963 buttons.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot. That'd be one of those.
I tell you what, it's nearly as many as me on one day in my orchard field. There you go. Brilliant.
That'd be one of those fields where they put clothes down, wouldn't it? They used to put clothes down in fields, I think.
It's a thing called shoddy. I'm not sure I entirely believe in that, but I do think they used to put rubbish on the fields as a compost, and sometimes they'd be clothes in that.
I've been in fields where I found constant buttons, in pretty much a line.
Yeah, sometimes it's because there was an apple tree or there was an orchard. So people falling out trees, trouser buttons going, J Cross says military uniforms. Could have been a military camp, or it could be shoddy. And if you believe in that, you do. We've got Philip Wills says Ambula Nick Berry says Ambula Nick got in first. Dean McAvaddy said Banksy painted the wall. Darby Digger says 14. Kevin Allen says 20. Knife Handle says Dean. Ruler said Kendo Mac. Ruler 13 says Kevin Allen. Knife says John Clayton. Strap End says Philip Wills. Toy Gun says Nick Berry. Fork says
I
John
haven't got
Clayton.
a clue.
Pendant says Mimsy. That looks like a pilgrim's badge to me. Pendant says Mimsy. D McAvaddy 13. It's a buckle, says Jim Molden.
Strap end.
Paper clip. Carl Ellis 18.
Right, this is a car crash because I don't know what's going on here.
Gareth Howard. And sometimes it's because you were detected on the site of an old button factory. Well done, Gareth.
Hey.
Look at this. Look at this, though. We can click a button here.
Website, North Yorkshire. Wow.
That's not a lead toy. That is a pilgrim's badge or an amulet. That's definitely not a lead toy.
This is why. Yeah.
This is why that we need more training for our fines liaison officers. It's a brooch, says Jim Alden. I think it is a pilgrim's badge, Jim.
Anyway.
A toy of what exactly, Dean? A toy, says Adrian McStraw.
We had exactly a lead toy of what, Dean McAvaddy? I know, it's like really...
It does look like one of those bookmarks, Philip. Exactly. Do you know the metal bookmarks you get from the gift shop? That's on the page.
Yeah, it's a bit bizarre. Anyway, going back to our guest tonight, who is like a bloke in the pub, legend.
Stephen Brame.
Don't show what beer it is because
you'll get in trouble.
We're not advertised. Stephen, if I gave you £2,000
Oh,
now.
not fair.
I'm not, but if I did, what metal detector would you buy? And I'd like to know why, and what you don't have to spend it on all the metal detector. You could spend it on
Yeah,
boots,
yeah.
pinpointer. I'll
I
give you
think
£2,000.
I think I would go for the DS2
Why?
simply because the amount of finds with the DS2s. I don't forget the Manticore is a great machine. It's fantastic. The battery life worries me on that. So, and I know you can get
8
access
hours.
to extend the life on it, but if you're going on a couple of day rally, I think something like that is. Yeah, I think the DS2 would probably be the better option.
Have you used the DS2 and the Manticore?
Never. The only machine I've ever used, and it's a bit of a strange one. This is the Vortex. I've never
really?
used any other machine.
Was it VX9 top of the range Vortex?
VX9, yeah. I went on the Garrett stall, I think it was. It might have been Regton's, I can't remember. I went on there and tried the
wise
VX9.
choice.
They didn't feel any different than the Quest really, and I think what I could find with the VX9, I could find with the Quest though.
That's really actually interesting point. Going from a Quest, a machine that wasn't that well known, to a Vortex VX9, which is a competent machine, very competent.
Yeah, definitely. It's been good for Dawn, for sure.
Maybe
her fines have gone up a lot.
if Quest don't talk to you, you could talk to Marcus at Regton and say, "Give me a VX9, and I'll show you what I can do." Yeah.
Do you know what? I would be so interested to see what Stephen could do with a higher end machine. Just saying. I mean, such a careful, such a very good detectorist.
Yeah.
And I think it is about your focus, your concentration, your listening, and your sense. I mean, I've watched videos of you out looking for stuff, and you really do evaluate where you're detecting. You really think about. I mean, you send me site stuff, and we have a talk about it, but you really do think about how you're detecting and where you're going to detect. And it's not easy when you haven't got as many sites in the north as we have, and you tend to have a lot more like industrial sites, don't you? More
True.
I mean, I've got a good friend, Clive from Rosendale Collieries. He's got his own YouTube channel, and he's done some amazing work. He found a smelt mill up on the moors here, and it's been fabulous to go there. I went up in his second video, and we were finding coins that were dating very similar dates to what the smelt mill was. It was a lead smelt mill, and there's a video on YouTube. If you check out his YouTube channel, Rosendale Collieries, and there's a video of me and Clive on there, and one of my other landowners as well. It was brilliant. It was an absolutely brilliant day.
Away, though.
We've got proof from. We found the lead. The smelted lead, we found the coins. There's so much evidence coming up for it, and it's just. I was on there a weekend and just finding more lead, and lead was quite a big thing around there. I mean, if you look at this item here, it's like I found that just locally, and it's just they were very good craftsmen with lead up here.
Well, you've got all the lead mines in the north, haven't you?
Stephen, what rallies are you going on this year? Obviously not the big dig, but
no. Well, I did consider that actually. I was going to go on the big.
It's long drive, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I would if I really want to go on it. Normally, I would just go to it because I think Dave's mentioned it on here a few times about some rallies and then he sent me a message saying, "Oh, this rally's on down in Cheshire." I'll just drive to it because if he says it's good, then it's good. You know what I mean? And I found a Roman fantail brooch on one of the digs he told me to go on. So it's like, well, why would I not go? So sorry, my wife carries back in now. Hello. Yeah, so you know, I would drive to any rally. I would have drove down there. I did consider it, but it's probably cost as well. Fuel's gone up as well, hasn't it? And
yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to the SEM. So
Stephen, I
yeah.
think you're probably one of our best guests to have on something, and your wife, because she's there. Do you remember Mr. and Mrs.? You're a bit younger than me. Do you remember Mr. and Mrs.?
Do we need a drink for this? Yes, I do. Yeah. Old enough to
He
remember.
comes on from work. What's he want? His slippers, his pipe. Anyway, I'm going to share a screen. So we're going to ask you some questions now.
Oh no! It's another test as well.
This is going to be a what's the last item you move at night, isn't it? That's what it's going to be.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't actually.
He's a fibber.
No, I don't. No, I don't think so.
Right, that's good.
What makes you say that, Karen? Why is he?
We'll tell you over a pint when we're down. That's the
Pants or boxers? Can I answer this?
Go on.
I reckon he wears pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it.
Yeah.
Well, old school.
Oh.
You need to
You
know,
know
that
why?
everything's safe, Stephen. That's why. I just saw Derek Sherwin's wise choice again. I thought he was
favourite
talking about
cake. Favourite cake, Stephen.
Favourite what? Sorry.
Cake.
Cherry big one.
No, actually, the custard slice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, custard cream. The custard tart. I love.
No one brings up Battenberg. I used to love.
I love Battenberg. That's my favourite.
That's a Dave
I love
question, isn't it?
Battenberg.
Really? That's a
Battenberg.
Dave. He likes cake.
Instagram or Facebook?
Facebook all day long.
He lives on it.
Yeah, I do live on it.
Oh dear. Oh,
so
dear.
everybody's an audience.
And we'll two more after this. Oh, this is a very good question.
How do you record your finds? Well, actually, that was something I was going to tell you about and probably recommend to all the people that are online. I use what 3 words, and it blows my mind that I've actually got about 700 items on there, locations all over the UK. I log the time I find it, what it is, and obviously GPS is where it is. So what 3 words? Definitely all day long.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I've used what 3 words as location finder, but I haven't used it for my finds.
It's very interesting, Donna, because it maps out. I've realised that you can see where all the paths are from all your little dots where they are in the field. You can see that's where the path is through.
It's one
most wished for. And Stephen, most wished for detector feature.
I know it sounds daft, but it's probably on probably a few of them. But at the time when I got the Q30 was a clock, just simply because I never know what time it is.
A clock.
Clock.
Yeah.
And do you know the only one who's got one of them is the Legend. Legend's got a clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dice 2 has Dice.
We have to look.
And now I like this one. Coin or artifact? What's your favourite find?
Artifact.
Yeah.
Because I found thousands and thousands and thousands of coins, and eventually
last one. Hopefully it's going to be
just one more. Just one more. That's how you get drunk, Adrian. Just one more.
I love this. I love this. Right.
I didn't read that. What did it say?
What was your most embarrassing clothing incident?
Shit yourself on the wedding day.
No. I don't even think I have even.
No, you have. Talk about wedding day. Talk about wedding day. We had top hat and tails, and he shaved all his hair off just before the wedding, and his hat didn't fit, and they had to put newspaper in the hat for it to fit on his head.
Yeah, it's very true. Obviously, you would laugh your head off if you could see my wedding photographs, because I'm 5'4", and my
best man
is about 6'11".
I'm just imagining Stephen with
You're
an
a good
imprint
man,
of page 3 of the Sun on his head. A big pair of Sam Fox on his head.
Oh, it's a funny day. That was a funny day. But, yeah.
That was. Yeah. Before I forget, and before people leave the chat tonight, next Thursday we're doing a live show, and I'm going to be at my local brewery in Chelmsford, doing a live stream. I've got Shane, who found the biggest gold Celtic hoard of gold coins ever in Britain.
Yeah.
He's joining us. He's going to be there with his book, and he's going to be telling the truth about his find, which got absolutely knocked out of hell on social media.
Really?
I know the truth. He knows the truth. He's going to be there. Julian Evan Hart will hopefully be there. He'll have his finds as well. If anyone wants to join us, it's going to be on the Big Detecting Show. What's our website?
www.bigdetectingshow.com.
It'll be on there, and it'll be meet Adrian. It'll be a location. Thank you, Don. Be a location. What 3 words? Come down. I'll buy you a beer, and we can chat metal detecting all night after the show and before the show. So a live show at Chelmsford Brewery.
Messy, isn't it?
If you want to come down, I'd love to see Matt Kent. I know it's a journey for you. I know a few other people in the chat have messaged me and said, if I've got 2 people there, 3 people, even better. Gareth Howard, I like to go for a poo naked, and once went for one in Tesco and folded my clothes up in front of me. Then some kids from a school
Steady, Gareth.
Oh, no.
Gareth.
I hope he's coming
if I wasn't married.
If I
wasn't married, he'd be my best man, Gareth. I know you live, Gareth. I know you live a long way away, but if you were there,
I think he'd start to make you nervous after a while. We've got some stuff. We have got some stuff in the chat. So Mimsy, who I see on the Paz training sessions quite a lot, says that find was a post-medieval lead toy from North Yorkshire. It was a small, crudely cast post-medieval lead figurine toy doll, says Nick, 1550 to AD 1700. Stop it. Apparently, they're also known as a lead lady. Derek Shem wants to know, Stephen, are you still... You've got a lot of history, he says, but are you still... Just ignore him, Stephen. Are you still...
Howard, people put things in the chat, they just make me laugh.
It is funny, isn't it? It's brilliant, Gareth.
Ignore him.
So many nice people on the show, really. They're really
Time out, Adrian, or I'll have to put you on mute. Are you still looking for the site of the Battle of Brunanburh?
I've come to the conclusion I don't think it is round here, Derek. That was the thing that drove my detecting to start with after the Q3. It was going out all over the place, all around where we live here. There was talk of it being here, but I've never found. I've got a Viking gaming piece, and that's pretty much the only thing that's Viking that's come up round here. It's the area here in Rosendale was a forest. And there were a lot of vaccaries and places, there's a lot of open spaces, and I even believe it was the king's hunting ground for quite some time. It was from Whalley Abbey over
James
in Rosendale. So yeah, it's I don't think it was here. I think I have my own thoughts on it. I think it's over Burnley Way, and may even been built and on it. It's very sad, but that's the case, really.
Yeah, no, and
Yeah.
it's always sad when you kind of get there and you know that
Yeah.
it's never been properly looked at. Adrian McStraw says he's driving to the RCM every year, 12 hours.
Yeah.
We'll come and say hello, Adrian.
By some commitment.
He's lovely, Adrian
Darby
McStraw.
Diggers says
proper
he uses pin drop. Is that on what 3 words, or is that on Google Maps?
Google Maps, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think
Pin
Google Maps, I think. But yeah, when you press your finger on it, it gives you a pin drop, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
could talk all night
Bruce
about that.
is apologising
You're
for
able
not
to
being
put
here next
details in
week.
there.
What I'll tell you what a lovely evening. It's literally like Stephen and his sorry, I've forgotten your name. Is it Karen?
Yeah.
Karen. I've
Yeah,
met you,
Karen.
Karen and Stephen.
Yeah.
Lovely. What a lovely evening.
Yeah,
A proper metal detectorist who watches the show.
Yeah.
He's got a machine which has found loads. Yeah, but he's come on the show. I can't look at the chat anymore because it will make me
James
laugh.
Barnes wants to have your babies.
Yeah, I can't look at it because it keeps making me laugh. But Stephen,
Matt, are you going to Cheryl's Dig? Who's going to Cheryl's Dig?
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of digs. There's one in Dunmo.
Say
If
hello.
you've actually, good call. If you live in Essex or Suffolk or around that area, this weekend there's a metal detecting rally for the Rotary Club in Dunmo. If you look in the back of Treasure Hunting magazine, it's in there, and you can turn up and you get a full English breakfast. I think it's 25 quid or
That's
20
good.
quid. You get a full English breakfast and free tea
Definitely.
and coffee all day.
Yeah.
Day dig Dunmo. It's in the back of Treasure Hunting magazine.
Yeah.
I've got a copy somewhere. And
good area as well, Dunmo. Very good area.
Next Thursday, he's there. Look at that. Look at all them gold coins.
That's nuts.
He's there next Thursday. If you want to join me in the show, it'll be on our website, bigdetectingshow.com, all the details. And if you want to turn up, I'll buy you a pint. I think there'll be 3 people.
I think
Probably
you're
4.
going to be surprised. Especially when it goes out on the socials. Stephen says, Jim, you have a ringer on YouTube named Nemo Detects who uses an Xterra Elite.
Really? Right. Okay. Wow.
Oh, Darby Diggers says there's a separate app where you can actually put pictures on as well as use what 3 words.
Yeah. Well, this is. I do it different. I take pictures on my phone with a timestamp and date stamp, and I GPS them out in the field. So at any point, I can tie them both up together. I can come back. I have about an 8 terabyte hard drive there with hundreds of photographs on and stuff. So I can just, when the flow says, "Where did you find this?" or whatever, I can come back in and tie it all up together for them.
Yeah, no, it's such responsible detecting, and you're an example to us all. John Clayton says he loves you, Stephen. John, you don't want to have babies, do you? Because we've already got James at it.
I wanted to tell you about something.
Oh my God!
Have I got time to just tell you a little bit about my music?
Yes, you have.
So on Facebook, I decided that all the locals around here, because when I started out, there was nothing on the PAS around here. There was nothing logged or anything. So all that's been logged here at the moment are all my PAS fines, which I've got about 125 PAS fines at the moment, which has been done over the last 3 or 4 years. And I found it quite important that all the locals should be able to see the fines rather than just be in my cabinet here. So I created a Facebook page called the Rosendale Online Museum. And I've invited some people, Ronnie Simpson, Clive, Ben, Steve Oz, all to come and join into this museum. And everybody is putting things in it, not just my find, but also other items as well. I just find it's important that the locals see what is found in the area. And I'm looking at doing it for another one of my mission up in the North Yorkshire. I'm looking at doing one up there as well. So, it's just, for people to think about in their area, about showing their finds to their locals. I find it's just very important to share them rather than just be stuck in a cabinet. So,
thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. And one thing I've got to mention. A big shout out to Nocta for our 300th show we had the other week. Chrissy Detects has received her Legend 2 metal detector. It's like £1,000 blinking. I think Stephen would like to have won that. It's a really good machine.
Chrissy's well deserved. I mean, she's a great YouTuber. I've met Chrissy as well. She actually filmed me when I found the fantail. Roman fantail brooch, and she was probably about 100 yards away from me when I found it. So, but yeah,
thank you. Not just
you're a bit late.
The Dilek, but all the people who donated for the show. Hopefully, they've got their prizes now. We have a few technical issues like we always do, but thank you to Nocta for giving away.
Dave's on the case.
What?
Dave's on the case.
Ah, yeah. So I messaged Dave on that. So we'll bring that up on the show next week. He won £300 cash from someone.
Nice.
But we have no control over external prizes.
James said the Highland Horde Hunter got her silver ingot, which is good.
That was me sent that. Yeah. Good show. Thanks, Jim. Jim, next Thursday, Baddo Brewery, if you can get down there. I know you're babysitting and all that, but if you can get down there, I will be giving away some free gifts for things.
Free
if
gifts.
you do
the
turn
more
up.
He gets, the more he'll give away. And
So
he's turning up with a load of detectors, and he'll probably go home with one because he'll get carried away and all generous.
Yeah, so next Thursday, Chelmsford Brewery. If you want to find out more, go to bigdetectingshow.com tomorrow or between now and next week. I'd love to see you there.
It's going to be carnage.
Not Gareth Howard, because I will. He's absolutely kills me. He's if he was a woman, I'd marry him. Right, Stephen. Karen, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Really appreciate it. You were brilliant guests. I can tell
to get involved with everybody.
The viewings were very high tonight.
And lovely comments. Lovely comments.
So, top man.
Thank you very much, guys. It's a pleasure to come on the show and to join you, and to join with all friends. There's so many lovely people that tune into the show every week, and I just love it. Absolutely love it.
Brilliant.
Well
Absolutely
done.
Brilliant.
Lovely guest tonight. Thank you, guys, says Jay Cross. Great show. Hope everyone's going to Digs tomorrow. Hope you find lots and make memories too. Thanks, John. I'm going to have a great weekend. I'm heading off tomorrow, lunchtime-ish. And just
good luck
and special love to you, darling, and hope to catch up with everyone soon.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Donna. Good luck,
everybody.
Weekend,
See you later. Take care now.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.